Welcome to Vintage Bricks. James here. Today we are going to be looking at that classic 1992 set, the Black Knight's Castle, and building two alternate builds, one from inside the front flap, a great build, and one in the back of the box. Let's kick it off with a little castle history of this set. So we will go directly to Lego itself, lego.com, and they, inside their instruction manual, the new Lion Knight set, they call this set the pinnacle of classic castle. So this set is, everything a castle should be. We look at the history of it though, they had about 10 years of practice. The Black Knight theme ran from 1988 to 93, and this set was from 92. So let's jump in and look at the box. The front of the box, of course, had the main set. And there it is on the right, built. And I'll open it up, and they had some alternate builds in here. And we're going to do the one on the left side right there. And I built it on the right there to start with, so you can see what it looks like. And some photos here of the amazing knights that were in the set. Our set had 12 minifigures, 4 of them knights on horses, 2 of them with bards. Okay, on the back of the box, we're going to do this tower here. There's a picture of it all built. That's a majestic looking tower. So the one we'll start with is the inside alternate build, which is very much a stronghold build. There's a couple photos of it completed there. Okay, well, we start, of course, taking apart, get all the pieces out, and then about halfway built here. And you can see this thing is really made up of just these wall pieces with only one door in, and there's the ramparts above there. Instead of the portcullis, it has the ramp that swings up, which I really like. Now here we are all done, and this one did though have that nice entryway, only one way in, so you could really protect it. No hidden entrances or exits though. So once you're in, and you could fire out the walls with your arrows, etc. Just a nice, strong, fortified set, and you see it here as a great use of that base plate, because that base plate kind of gets you up in the air and you're on this solid rocky base. So you can find instructions for this build at the end of the video, and they're free. This is great. Some people have really spent a lot of effort to create instructions for this alternate build, and I'll share you how you can get those. I'm just comparing with the original here. So our next build on the back of the box is so clever. They go up like 4 stories high, and I love the red accents here. This is what you put this as a lookout fort on the edge of your territory, looking for the Lion Knights maybe coming to attack. Nice defensive places to set up your archers, etc. And then we'll again compare it to the main build, and we'll see how much taller it is. Again, just nice how they've done that. Now here's how you can find free instructions. There's a website that just came out in 2019, and back of the box builds.com, and it's you click on that, and I'm just going to go to the part that explains it. It's a community-based website, which is kind of, I call it open source, and people contribute. If you have some builds you want to contribute, you can. Again, it's all free. I typed in the search, the 6086 in the search. There we go, and we'll see what comes up. As it happens, it brings up these alternate builds there, and sometimes it's just a picture of the back of the box. But for our Black Knight's Castle, they have a PDF of the build. The contributor Corey spent the time to create this and put it up for us to use, and I used it, and it works super great. This is really great for these large sets. It's kind of fun to do it on your own, but if that gets frustrating, pop in one of these PDFs that somebody spent the time. And again, thank you so much, Back of the Box Builds, for making this available to all the Lego users out there. Okay, now let's quickly go through the original build, which is on the front. This is like our old friend now that we've done these alternate builds. Now, as we spin this around, we'll see every angle you look at this from is well thought out, and these different levels and living spaces, and it's proudly displaying it here. Okay, let's look at the minifigures. There's 12 minifigures. We already talked about the 4 knights. And check out Vintage Bricks, because I have reviewed this set in quite a bit of detail, and all the minifigures in a lot more detail. Thank you, everybody, for visiting Vintage Bricks today. And leave with you a few photos of these sets. And give these alternate builds a try. And oh yeah, please subscribe if you take a minute to do that. I'd really appreciate that. And I hope to see you soon.